New car, but the same old issue, a transmission that grinds her gears.
This is exactly what happened to me. Hard shifting, deceleration.
Look, we all know that buying a car is expensive, but you know what's even more expensive? Maintaining a car with a transmission that's basically a ticking time bomb. Some of these vehicles look perfect on paper, but lurking underneath, a transmission so problematic that mechanics see it roll in and immediately think, here we go again. Today we're counting down 13 vehicles whose transmissions have earned legendary status for all the wrong reasons. And if you currently own one of these, you might want to pay very close attention. But first, hit that subscribe button. Because if this video saves you from one bad car, I've done my job. Number 13. From 2019 to 2020 Hyundai Elantra. Sure, that used Elantra looks like a steal at that price, but here's the thing, there's usually a reason the price is so low. The 5th generation Elantra's 6-speed automatic has a nasty habit of failing when you least expect it. According to RepairPal, over 300 owners reported the exact same nightmare. Won't shift due to failed speed sensors in transmission. One Reddit user described their experience. It took about 2 minutes shifting from park to drive. Transmission is shot and needs to be fully replaced. What's happening? Faulty speed sensor wiring and bad solenoids cause delayed shifts or a complete loss of drive, especially as things heat up. Some owners report the transmission literally locks up and revs heavily at stops before giving up entirely. The kicker? These failures often happen right after the 100,000-mile warranty expires. Clutch packs, torque converters, solenoids, or just throw the whole thing away and buy a new transmission. Either way, that bargain Elantra just got a lot more expensive. Number 12. 2019 Chevrolet Blazer. Chevy tried to make the Blazer cool again. Sporty styling, modern tech, aggressive stance. It looked great in the showroom. Then people actually drove it. The 9-speed automatic in this thing shifts like it's constantly making up its mind. Harsh, hesitant shifts at low speeds. An unsettling shudder on the highway that makes you think something's about to fall off. Consumer Reports absolutely destroyed it, giving the 2019 Blazer the worst reliability rating in its entire class, and the transmission was the main culprit. Mechanics point to torque converter clutch problems and moisture getting into the transmission fluid, which degrades performance even at relatively low mileage. Left unchecked, this shaking wears down the torque converter, clutch packs, and valve body until you're staring at a several $1,000 repair bill. Number 11 from 2014 to 2019 Jeep Cherokee. Jeep is so unreliable right now, and the 2019 Cherokee, it's a perfect example of how far they've fallen. The 5th Gen Cherokee's ZF 9-speed automatic is a disaster. Gear hunting, abrupt shifts, hesitation, and even stalling at low speeds. Some owners needed full transmission replacements at just 35,000 miles, and the replacement transmission, same problems. Jeep recalled over 60,000 vehicles to fix a calibration issue that could cause stalling or loss of drive. They flashed the software. Owners came back. Still jerky, still unpredictable. Consumer Reports ranked the Cherokee near the bottom of its class, and mechanics say the valve body design and transmission control module programming are fundamentally flawed. This isn't a change the fluid and you're good situation. This is the whole thing is a headache situation. Number 10, 2010 to 2013 Subaru Outback and Legacy. Subaru introduced its first Lineartronic CVT in 2010, promising smooth performance and better fuel economy. What they delivered was a transmission that couldn't handle the real world. Owners report juddering, slipping, and that annoying rubber banding feeling where the engine revs but the car doesn't go anywhere. Consumer Reports flagged these models with low reliability scores and recalls for premature bearing wear. Here's the truly frustrating part. Subaru told owners the CVT fluid was lifetime and didn't need changing. Spoiler alert, that was a lie. One owner put it perfectly. The dealer never changed the CVT fluid because it's lifetime fluid. Yeah, what a joke. My CVT ended up failing from dirty fluid and heat. Subaru eventually admitted their mistake and issued a 10-year, 100,000-mile extended warranty. But if your transmission fails outside that window, you're looking at a $5,000 plus CVT rebuild or replacement. Not exactly the worry-free Subaru experience people signed up for. Number 9. 2019 Kia Optima. The Kia Optima checks a lot of boxes. It's stylish, comfortable, loaded with features, and priced to move. But that transmission, that's where things get ugly. Consumer Reports gave the 2019 Optima a brutal 1 out of 5 score for transmission reliability. The most common complaint, delayed gear engagement. The car shifts, but then just sits there. No movement, just revs. Owners on Kia forums describe jerky shifts in first through third gears, multiple dealership visits with no real fix, and grinding noises that make you wince every time you accelerate. Mechanics blame faulty solenoids and worn clutch packs, often made worse by transmission fluid leaks. Full transmission replacements regularly exceed $3,500. So yeah, the Optima might be a good deal up front, but it can turn into a money pit faster than you'd think. Number 8. 2019 Volkswagen Jetta. Volkswagen's 2019 Jetta came with an 8-speed automatic that was supposed to be smooth and refined. Instead, it became a source of constant frustration. Consumer Reports listed the Jetta as one of the least reliable used cars you can buy, with transmission problems leading the charge. One owner described what happened around 50,000 miles. Grinding noise, high RPMs when shifting. First they replaced the valve body, then the entire transmission, a repair that would have cost over $10,000 without warranty. Another common complaint? A persistent growling or grinding noise between 25 and 31 miles per hour. Firmware updates didn't fix it. One VW tech even admitted they tested 15 different 2019 Jettas. Every single one had the same noise. The 2020 models, quiet. So, if you're looking at a 2019 Jetta, just know that transmission problems can hit before 60,000 miles and the repair costs are absolutely brutal. Number 7. 2014 to 2016 Infiniti QX60. Infiniti tried to bring refinement and luxury to the family SUV segment with the QX60. What they actually brought was anxiety. The CVT in the first generation QX60 earned an absolutely dismal 1 out of 5 reliability rating from Consumer Reports. Forums are flooded with complaints, and one thread summed it up perfectly. It's a pretty bad problem. I can tell you from ownership experience, it does add a little anxiety. Someday it will fail, and when it fails, it's catastrophic. Infiniti eventually extended the transmission warranty to 10 years, 100,000 miles, and issued service bulletins for pressure sensor and valve body faults. But if you're outside that coverage, CVT rebuilds or replacements can cost over $7,000. That's a lot of money to spend on a luxury vehicle that should have been built better in the first place. Hey, real quick, if you're finding this useful, do me a favor and drop a like on this video. It helps more people avoid these money pits, and honestly, it keeps me motivated to make more content like this. Alright, back to the countdown. Number 6. 2011 to 2020 Ford Mustang's manual transmission. Wait, a manual transmission on a list of bad automatics? Yep. Because the MT82 in the 2011 to 2020 Mustang is that bad. Designed by Getrag and built in China, this 6-speed manual became infamous for harsh shifting, slipping out of gear, shuddering, grinding, and even dangerous sudden downshifts at highway speeds that could lock up the rear wheels. It wasn't just a few complaints either. A class action lawsuit was filed against Ford, alleging serious defects. Owners reported premature wear, increased shift effort, and loud vibrations that made the driving experience miserable. V8-powered Mustangs got hit the hardest. Ford issued service bulletins and made running changes over the years, but they never fully fixed it. By 2021, they finally switched to a new manual gearbox. But if you're buying a used Mustang from this era, be prepared for a transmission that fights you every time you shift. Number 5. 2009 to 2017 Chevrolet Traverse. The first generation Chevy Traverse has earned a truly terrible reputation for transmission failures. Consumer Reports identified it as one of the vehicles most likely to need a transmission rebuild, citing issues like overheating, slipping gears, and gears that hold for way too long before catastrophic failure. Owner forums are full of horror stories: shuddering at highway speeds, lost gears during acceleration, and complete transmission meltdowns. One user shared, "I've lost second and third gears. RPMs go up, but the car doesn't move." And these failures often happen before 100,000 miles. Rebuilds or full replacements cost several $1,000s. If you're shopping for a used 3-row SUV, the Traverse might seem like a practical choice. Just know that the transmission is a known weak point and it could cost you big time down the road. Number 4. 2006 to 2010 BMW M5 SMG transmission. The E60 M5 is tempting, a 507 horsepower V10 screamer that you can pick up used for a fraction of its original price. But there's a reason it's so cheap, and that reason is the SMG transmission. The sequential manual gearbox was problematic even when it worked correctly, stuttering at low speeds, holding gears too long, and randomly losing power. On higher mileage examples, things get way worse: failing synchronizer rings, low hydraulic pressure, fluid leaks, overheating, and electrical gremlins. Mechanics point to the overly complex hydraulic actuator system as the main weakness. It's an over-engineered design that doesn't age well, and repairs can easily exceed $5,000. With parts becoming harder to source, keeping an SMG-equipped M5 running is a challenge most buyers just aren't ready for. That V10 sounds amazing, but unless you've got a serious budget for transmission work, it's probably better to admire it from a distance. Number 3. 2017 Chrysler Pacifica 9-speed automatic. Chrysler wanted the Pacifica to be the minivan that changed everything. Instead, it became the minivan with one of the worst transmission track records in recent memory. Fluid leaks, strange noises, stalling, jerking, and complete transmission failure, sometimes as early as 20,000 to 30,000 miles. Consumer Reports consistently rated the Pacifica near the bottom for transmission reliability. Some owners report terrifying limp mode incidents where the van suddenly jolts forward without warning. The root cause? Software calibration issues in the 9-speed gearbox, leak-prone seals, and erratic shift logic. Chrysler issued recalls and software updates, but many owners continued having problems even after repairs. So if you're shopping for a family hauler and you see a cheap Pacifica, just remember there's probably a reason it's priced to sell, and that reason might cost you thousands of dollars to fix. Number 2. Ford Focus and Ford Fiesta from 2011 to 2016. This one's brutal. The Ford Focus and Fiesta looked like solid, affordable cars, but both hid a transmission so bad that it sparked lawsuits, recalls, and more than 20 technical service bulletins from Ford. The PowerShift dual-clutch transmission used a dry clutch design instead of the wet clutch system most competitors used. That decision led to excessive wear and a flood of owner complaints. Shuddering during acceleration, harsh shifts, gear slipping, and grinding noises. Ford knew. They issued recall after recall. They paid out a $30 million lawsuit settlement, but they never actually redesigned the transmission before discontinuing both cars in the US. Owners report transmissions that overheat, slip out of gear, or completely fail, sometimes before 50,000 miles. Ford eventually extended the warranty to 10 years or 150,000 miles, but the damage to the Focus and Fiesta's reputations was already done. If you're browsing used car lots and see one of these, just keep walking. Number 1. 2002 to 2017 Nissan models with Jatco CVT. And here it is, the transmission that almost single-handedly destroyed an entire brand's reputation. From 2002 all the way through 2017, that's 15 years, Nissan installed the infamous Jatco CVT in nearly every model they sold. The Altima, the Rogue, The Sentra, the Pathfinder, the Murano, the Versa, even the Maxima couldn't escape it. And for 15 straight years, owners reported the exact same nightmare: jerking, shuddering, delayed acceleration, overheating, and complete transmission failure, often before 75,000 miles. Consumer Reports consistently rated these Nissan models at the bottom for transmission reliability. Thousands upon thousands of complaints flooded forums and NHTSA. Nissan Rogue owners described terrifying moments of hesitation followed by sudden surges, especially when merging onto highways, legitimately dangerous situations where the car simply won't respond to throttle input when you desperately need it. One owner from the comments perfectly summed up the Nissan CVT experience. I have a Nissan with a CVT transmission and have 60,000 miles on the car. The only problem is it took 3 transmissions to get there. Mechanics point to overheating fluid, stretched drive belts, and degraded valve bodies. Lawsuits followed, warranty extensions followed, but many vehicles still failed outside of coverage, leaving owners with repair bills over $5,000. So there you have it. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever owned a car with transmission problems? Was it one of these models or something else entirely? Drop your story in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.